I would like to welcome you on this beautiful Sunday morning. It's nice to see the temple full with our local folks and our sky temple filled with our folks connected all over the world. The sun is shining. After a few cloudy days, and it was beautiful to just see everybody out. Somebody is vacuuming, somebody cleaning, somebody wiping the tables, somebody organizing things at the ashram to get ready for the Sunday morning. Birds are happy. And it made me think how fortunate we are to live on this beautiful planet. This little ball floating in the space. Everything is here. Whatever we need is available to us. The source of energy, the sun. When the sun comes out, it's like life force just starts dancing. Last night I was visiting a group of young men and women from India in Silicon Valley. And someone asked me, Babaji, there are so many responsibilities and I feel totally depleted. And when I was growing up in India, I was told by my parents to wake up early. Do we really have to wake up early? We stay up late. If we get up early, we don't have energy, we are tired. How important is it to get up early? I said, yes, you have to get up early. If you really want to live a happy and healthy life, you have to learn how to regulate your life. And with the sun, if you look around, every creature on the earth wakes up with the sun. Birds start chirping. Ants to elephants, everybody wakes up, starts moving around, going around, foraging for the food, or whatever they have to do. It's only humans who close their windows or close the curtains and make it dark and stay there as long as they want to. Since the invention of electricity, we have totally gotten out of sync with the sun. We live on this planet. We are a part of it. We are interconnected. The sun is the source of energy. In Indian architecture, Vastu Shastra, Vastu is like the Feng Shui. Everything in Vastu, the rooms are designed according to what you will be doing at certain hour, and no matter where you are, you are exposed to the sunlight. It's not a mystery. You don't have to believe in it. You can experience it. The day the sun is out, you feel happy. The day is a little cloudy, you just want to stay more in bed. But when the sun is out, there is happiness all around. Walking from my place to the temple, I was noticing even the little plants, they're so happy to have the sunlight after so many cloudy days. Little dewdrops glistening on those leaves, the flowers, just ready to sprout. The source of energy, the sun, rises every morning. In the ashram, we just got a whole bunch of solar panels. And now our electricity is free. We can use that energy without having to pay to PG&E. The sun is constantly giving us energy. How can we store that energy in this battery? That whenever we need to, we can access it. In India, people worship the sun. Surya Upasana. And there are slokas and there are sacred hymns that are recited. If you have a bad health, if you are dealing with depression, anxiety, and if nothing is working, you go to Babaji, you go to some spiritual mentor. Usually you are prescribed Surya Puja, offering your prayers to the sun. And it's an ancient practice. When we were growing up, we saw people after bathing, they will take a little pitcher of water and looking at the sun, will recite some slokas, some sacred hymns, and slowly pour the water while looking at the sun. But you couldn't just get out of bed and pour the water to the sun. You had to go through some self-purification. Drinking some water, going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth, taking a little shower, putting on clean clothes, and then, or not, just even in the wet clothes, some people will take the water, look at the sun, and pour the water. And what was the prayer? Prayer was, O Radiant One, who wakes up every morning, illuminates the universe, please illuminate my body from new energy. May I receive good health. That's what the prayer means. But just think about the psychology of this whole thing. For a person who is not thinking of psychology, thinks, if I offer the water to the sun, I receive good health. That works. But we have a very active mind who wants to know everything. Why? Then we have to look into the psychology. This is why. That it regulates your life. You get up in the morning, you do your purifications, take a shower, and then you are being present to the sun and you are opening yourself to receive that energy. we all have experienced some days if you got something on your mind, you are so caught up with that problem that you are not open to the magic, the mystery, which is right in front of you. What could be more powerful than the sun, who gives energy to every creature on the earth? It's right there, right in front of us. But disconnecting ourselves from this, we go out and buy pills that give us energy. We take vitamin D in a little drop. I also take that. Take 3 drops of vitamin D. But we have to remember this, which is always there, every day present to us. Whatever we need is right in front of us. But caught in our mind, we are looking for it somewhere else. This, what I'm sharing with you, is not a mystery. It's just a very gentle reminder to look at your daily routine, to look at how you live, and can you regulate your life with the sun? I know people are depressed. Many people, I see them. And if they come to me, the first thing I tell them really to wake up before the sunrise. How often do we really just sit and feel the warmth of the sun soaking? If our imagination have to run, can we imagine that the energy of the sun is illuminating every single cell of my body? Even put a little more thought in there. Every single cell of your body is like a battery, little tiny little batteries. And just think that this energy of the sun is being stored in every single cell of my body. If you hold that thought, let your body be huge, immense, without any border. Just like in meditation, sometimes you have a little experience that your body becomes very small or it becomes very expansive. So when you are welcoming that energy of the sun in this body, let the little glimpse float through that energy of the sun is being stored in every single cell of my body, radiating it, energizing it, illuminating it, dispelling all the darkness. Let the imagination play a very active role in that moment. Everything in life, imagination has a great role. We imagine things. Why not turn our imagination towards something that's healing, nurturing, that's positive? It works. Connecting with the sun, connecting with the source of energy that's right there every day, every morning. Earlier I was saying Surya Upasana, the puja, the worship of the sun. I'm not saying you go and worship with flowers and incense and bells and all kinds of stuff, rituals. That's for some people who like it, that's good for them. But you have an active mind, you don't like all those rituals. But can you be just open to receive? It goes beyond any religious dogma. It's beyond religion. It's right there. It gives you energy, gives you warmth, gives you vitality every day. So why not be present to it? And if we're present to it in a sacred way, it has a whole different meaning. If you read some of the hymns to the sun, O radiant one, sitting in a golden chariot, which is being pulled by white horses cascading through the sky, may you illuminate my body. Just having those kind of thoughts does something to you. Whatever we are thinking, that's what we are creating. That's why all the Indian gods and goddesses are sitting on the lotus, having many arms and strengths and all this. This is just to remind us to put those kind of thoughts in our mind. Somebody was saying, Babaji, it is very difficult to form the discipline. Do we really have to have that kind of discipline? Yes, you do. Anything requires a little effort. Look at what you do at night that you are awake. Reading something, writing something, surfing on the web, watching TV, watching a movie. And those are the kind of habits that we have to look at in order to regulate our life with the sun. We have to kind of have certain hour that I go to sleep and certain hour I wake up. The traditional yogic hour is 10 to 4. Go to bed at 10 o'clock, get up at 4. That's only 6 hours. Some people will say, oh, I need 8 hours. Well, then add 1 more hour on either end. Growing up in the village, I remember we had no electricity. So after dark, you just had your meals, and then we built a little fire in the winter time and just sat around fire. Or in the summertime, just go outside and somebody will be telling a story, or you're laying outside looking at the stars and the moon and fall asleep. But now we have electricity, and it makes it a little harder for us to regulate our life. But habits can be changed. Habits can be changed. I was just thinking about those solar panels and the batteries in the barn here. If we can, we have created something that we can store the energy and use it. Why can't we explore the battery that is in this body? Our body has been given everything that we need. And just even start thinking about how can I store this energy of the sun in my body? Where can I store it? Now don't go out and start Googling. No, you won't find it there. just spend a little time every day if you are exposed to the sun and just go inside your own body. You have your chakras in your body. Just think about those places in your body and just put a thought that I'm storing some energy there. Then I'm moving to the next one. I'm storing some energy there, storing some energy there. Just start with the imagination. Somebody may come, Babaji, where did you read that? Babaji hasn't read it anywhere. Babaji has experienced it, has practiced it. So, knowledge is not only found in books. What you find in books is only information that can just become more confusing. So, little that you know, practice it. Practice it. Without practicing, it just becomes a burden. Little that I know, may I practice it. So today's this little satsang is all about your connection with the sun. Sun gives us the energy. Sun is the source of good health, well-being, happiness, and it's apparent. The day sun comes out, birds are happy, ants are happy, humans are happy, and it's very real. So let's put a little thought to that and analyze our own relationship with the sun. Look at your waking habit. If you can wake up a little hour, little time before the sun, do find a little time to greet the sun. Maybe take your coffee out and just put it down and look at the sun, then close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath and imagine your body is just opening like a lotus to welcome the light. You don't need to know any mantra, any puja, nothing. Just greet the sunlight and imagine every single cell of your body is opening to receive the light and closing. Let your imagination run a little bit and don't make a big deal about it that now I have to go and write it and text it to somebody and I did this and I did that. No. Let it be just for yourself. You don't need to tell everything to everybody. You minimize your experience by broadcasting it. Let it be, let it stay with you. Let it grow within you. That way, you form a deeper relationship with yourself. Anyway, thank you. It's beautiful to see you. And coming down from my house, I saw the solar panels and I saw the little plants and birds, and that's what formed this satsang. So I hope it had some meaning for you. And greet the sun. Thank you all very much. Now I'm going to greet the people who are sitting in front of me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again next week.